Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we are having an amazing live stream with one of the best traders in the world, one of the best streams in the world. We are back with another price action live gold trading New York session. Welcome back everyone. So let's get started. Main thing first. First thing first. Gold. Today gold have been amazing. Absolutely crushing it. And there's a good news today, so I actually passed my funded account. Where is this trade of it? Let me log in. So you can see here, this is my new, it's my funded trade of it account. This 30-minute candle just closed. Let me check the 15. No green. Okay. So yep, what I was talking about is that I just passed my evaluation on Lucid funding. So let me show you the trades before I delete all these my old lines and everything. Let me show you the trades because there is no much opportunities at the moment. I believe there was one more trade right here. Maybe that's it. No, it was in the morning right here. Let's drop to the lower time frames. Yep. So this is the first trade I took in the morning, and I secured 80% right around here, where I secured 80%. So basically it was just a buy of the support. You can see here we had an amazing price action today. It's one of the best days for price action. One of the best days of price action. So yep, I never seen a day like this. I took 2 out of 2 wins right here. So as I was saying, one of the best trading days price action. So in here I secured about, so my stop loss was about 100 pips and I closed at 65, closed 80%, and then the rest ran for about, the runner, it ran for about 158 pips, where I secured 1%. Because they removed my account, I cannot show it to you. Otherwise I can show you my trades, but now because I am funded, I cannot show you my previous trades. So yep, this was the trade, and after that I had only $100 left to pass this funded account. Only $100. So what did I do? This was of course on agent session. Yep, pre-agent session. Nice trade, amazing execution. I secured about 80% right here at 60 pips. The rest ran for about 155 pips. Yep. So the second trade is this one right here. It's a little bit small trade. I have left only $100. So before I took this trade, I had only $100 to pass my Lucid funded. As you can see here, I cannot show you the history, but this was part of it. And yep, I entered this trade on the break of the low. So this candle, I waited patiently for this candle to create a top wick. Created a top wick after like 30, after a long time. I think it was more than 5 minutes, 7 minutes. Created top wick, and then I entered on the rebreak of the lows, secured about almost 1 to 1, a little bit less than 1 to 1, secured actually what was enough for me to get my funded account. And from there I didn't take any trades on my funded account. As you can see here, is still neat and clean. So what we are looking here now, we are looking at gold, this amazing price action. Let me clean this real quick because I explained all my previous trades for today. Now we have to focus on the now trade and forget about what passed. So I will explain on the normal gold chart because it's more decent right here. So we notice on the daily time frame, look how clear price action on the daily time frame. We have a break and closure below. So is it actually below? It's, yeah, I think it's a closure below, but it's not that that big of a closure. This week didn't break the previous weeks, so we are still anticipating that this candle could move bearish, way more bearish further down on the daily. You can see here on the 4 hour, look at this interesting part. We have an impulse candle. Look at this impulse candle on the 4 hour. Do you know what does that mean? That means, it's my humble opinion, that if gold broke this below this week, it can go all the way down like this, boom, for about 850 pips or 1000 pips. It can move for about 1000 pips, guys, if it broke this low. Yep, right here, 837 pips or just 800 pips. I will keep it on the side just to show our range. And yeah, but as you can see, it's a little bit choppy here, a little bit choppy to the left hand side, so we have to be cautious. But it's more likely to move to the downside and fill this week right here for about 837 pips. On the 1 hour, we can see that price created the lower lower than that high, and we are consolidating in this area. We have also some negative news for gold. Look at this. So this is negative news for gold. The numbers is green, is good for the dollar, which is bad for gold. And on the 30 minute, so on the 1 hour and 30 minutes, we are overextended, so we cannot take sales anymore. We need some green candle to form, and then we can take sales from there. Because look at this, we have 1, 2, 3 30 minutes candles and almost 2 1 hour candle that's moving in the same direction, which means we are absolutely overextended. That's why we cannot take any more sells. So I am not looking for sells, although we are bearish. Let's check the 15. Also the 15 is a little bit overextended. Probably price is going to reject from this area right here. Price is going to reject from this area right here. But if it didn't reject, I don't think I will be anticipating sells, because any small wick, it can be huge. Honestly, it can be huge, unless maybe if we closed on the 1 hour time frame. So if we closed below this line on the 1 hour time frame, there is a high, very high probability that price will keep moving to the downside. First trade was on 15 minute, that looking like A plus. Which one are you talking about? You are talking about this one. Wait, where did it go? Oh, you are talking about this one. Yup, it's actually an A plus setup. Let me check. Yup, look at that. So we have, it's a very clean setup. All the day we've been having clean setup all through the day. Look at this, clean support, boom, price went up. Also here, formed support went up, resistance went down, resistance, retest, went down. Very clean price action. Also here, this is also an A plus setup, guys. It's an A plus setup right here. As you can see, break above this high, this candle high. Not this one, the small one, the big one, this one. So very high, very nice setup, also resistance. So today was a really amazing day. Also here, this is an A. It's not A plus setup because there is no top wick, but we can say it's just an A setup. Alright, price looks like it's moving down. Yep, but this is actually an A plus setup. As you can see here, we got a small red rejection candle on the 30-minute. What gives us more confirmation is the higher time frame. So the confirmations are very weak on the 15 time frames, 15-minute. Look at this, there is no bottom wick here, no bottom wick, but I was anticipating volume. I know that we have high volume to move up. That's why I entered this trade very confidently, and yep, I was out in just a couple of minutes. Look at that. Yep, I secured 80%, like about 60 pips. So my trade didn't run, I'm not gonna lie. It just, I secured 80% at 60 something pips right here. Look, so it's very small comparing to the runner. Right there, my final take profit is where my runner run. I actually have a picture, I can show you the proof and evidence. I can show you everything in detail. So what we were saying, yep, on the break of this candle, it already broke. Gold already broke this 4-hour impulse wick. Yep, look, it's a very clear impulse on the 4-hour. So the higher we go on the time frames, the higher it's more likely to play out our setup. Yep. So what we was talking about, yep, maybe if we got a 1-hour closure below, we are probably going to anticipate some sells, but it should look good, especially if we can get a rejection wick like this. So here is the support area. We need a wick, something that looks like this. Let me show you how we do it. Alright, so we need a candle that looks like this. This will be the wick. Green, look at that, look at gold moving. So this is what I was just talking about, guys. I told you if it broke this low, it will be moving, which is the 4-hour low. So if we can get a candle like this, preferably below the range, right here, we will be anticipating sells, because price is a little bit overextended, so we should be careful. We had all these opportunities all day long. We having a lot of juicy opportunities, so you should be careful now, and don't FOMO in, don't just jump in like this. And then we will be looking for a wick, and boom, enter on the break of this candle wick like this for the downside. This should be red, and this also should be red. Yup, exactly, this will be an A plus setup as well. So what I'm looking here is only A plus setup. I don't take B, I don't take A. Very rarely I take, but mostly I'm only looking for A plus setup. Also, let me show you my second trade, which is this one. This is also a really interesting trade. So I noticed that price created support and broke below. It was a breakout. breakout. Look how big price formed this week, about 65 pips wick fill. And also the good thing is that price retested. Look how we got a nice top week. It was a really beautiful top week. Even in the on the 30-minute, you can see here we got a really nice top week, and I was waiting for this top week for about 5 to 7 minutes only for this top week. And then I entered on the break of the low after price create top week, entered on the break of the low and secure around 40 pips, which was more than enough to pass me my funded account, my Lucid funded. So yep, let me show it to you here. So this is the agent session. Oh, so I didn't get to journal this trade because as soon as I pass, they just closed my account. They closed my account as soon as I passed Lucid Eval. Look at this. So this is the proof for my first trade, and I was telling you, look at the balance. Balance is right here, was 528, like almost 5900. So what's left for me is 100 bucks, which I took on this trade right here, 130 bucks. And here was about 5 something, I think, as I remember. Okay, doesn't look bad. Maybe we need a nice top week, or we wait for the 1 hour. Yep, so look, I think you can see it now very clearly. Also, this is on the 15, and this is the screenshot on the 30-minute time frame, which is the most perfect. Here is my execution, how I secured 80% right there, 109.4, and there I secured full of my position. Just an amazing trade. What else? So how much I secured on this? Like 0.8%. So look how we are going on a nice winning streak. I don't know if it's because I am sticking to my rules, or it is just that we are having a good price action these days. But you can see how I started. Look at that, how I started. So if I was faking this out, I could just hide it, but I think we have pictures of everything. There is proof. There's some terminals also. So yeah, you can see how I started win, loss, break even, like a lot of losses, 2 losses in a row, another 2 losses in a row. Then it started decreasing slowly. Look how slowly my losses started to decrease. Like I got 2 in a row, then win, loss, then 3 wins, 1, 2, 3 wins, then 1 loss, then I win, then a loss, then look at this time. So every time my winning streak grows. Like this time was 3 wins, here was 1 only, then was 3 wins, then was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wins, then it was 6 wins, guys, 6 winning streak. Yep. So I think this was a small account. I was just testing what was I testing? Yes, testing some setups, or just getting my statistics. So I was trying to get this data first before I start a new funded account. Then looks, I got 2 losses. Let's check this loss. What happened on this trade? Look what happened. So it doesn't look much clear here. Let's drop down. Let's go to the 15 minutes. It hit our stop loss. What an ugly trade, man. What the not this one. Which one? I think it was this one that I was talking about after the 4 winning streak. Nope. What? Yep, I think this is here where I blew my account or something. I blew an account there. So when you see this space, that means this account was blown. I blew it. But it doesn't matter how many accounts you blow, you have just to come back to what you was doing and just believe in yourself. So losing accounts is part of the journey. It's part of the journey. It's very normal. Everyone loses accounts. Oh, look at this. Yep. So I think it was an impulse trade. Look. So price created resistance, rejected from this area. Right here it shows the execution clearly. And I entered on the break of this impulse candle. So this is not a bad trade actually. I was anticipating this wick fill. Right there was anticipating the wick fill, but boom, it just stopped me out. So I believe uh, the price action is getting better and better every day. This how it looks on the 1 hour, and here how it looks in the 4 hour. That's how it looks in the 4 hour. Yeah, look also, as if you notice that the 4 hour was bearish. Right here 4 hour was bearish, but I believe it didn't close below. Maybe that's why it didn't move. And I wrote some little note. 1 hour was bullish. Better wait for 30 minutes to close. Yep. So, and I keep like making mistakes and learning from my mistakes. Look at this 2% win. Let's check this trade. How does it look like? Wow, what an amazing trade. I think I made a lot of money on this. Look how it's an amazing trade. What kind of setup is this? I think it's an A+. This is a really nice fake out, guys. It's a really nice fake out. I believe I remember this trade. It was on 8:30. 8:30 was like 10 minutes 10 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago. It was 20 minutes ago. Like same volatility, like this volume. Wow, look how we are melting. What did I just say, guys? So that's what I was saying. Whenever price break this blue line, it will just keep moving down. So where were we? Yep, look how clean trade it is. Just a fake out candle closed with a huge rejection wick and entered on the break of the previous candle. Boom, I think 100 and something pips, 100 and something. Then when I started my funded account, I believe this is my Lucid funded account. Yep, this is my, it looks like it's my Lucid funded account. So I started this account 26th of February. How many days it took me to pass this? I believe, so yesterday was 1 week, 2 week, 3 week. Yep, I think it took me about 3 weeks, guys. It took me about 3 weeks to pass my Lucid funded account. I think it's not bad. I believe it is not bad at all. Not bad at all. Yep, look at here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think this is my biggest. But it doesn't matter to me anymore actually. They all feels the same now. Win or loss, it doesn't matter much anymore. That's how everyone should be. You should not be affected by your wins or losses, but by how you follow your plan and your risk management and your rules. This is the main idea. The rest doesn't matter. Profit doesn't matter. Green, black, white, red, doesn't matter. You should just stick to your plan and be determined to follow your plan no matter what happens. You should just focusing on your plan. Wow, look at gold going. Look at gold going. What an amazing Friday. Absolutely amazing Friday. So this candle is going to close in how many minutes? About less than 6 minutes. Yep, 5:40 something. Stop loss, I mean support below there. Let's delete this and remove this. So because today is Friday, think I should. Alright, so you have someone good guy that's watching. If you want, I can send a Zoom link in the chat so we can talk about your questions if you have any, or just anything. It doesn't matter. It doesn't look like there is much to do today. Let's check the NAS. NAS is moving, also bleeding down. Everything is bleeding. Everything is bleeding. When it will reject, this is the question. Wow, it's just moving non-stop. Gold, it's moving non-stop. If you got any green 15-minute candle like on this area, I believe gold can move up like very quickly. Very huge move up like this. Look, when this candle rejected previously, so in this next candle moved about, yeah, the whole move was 700 pips, but this candle alone moved about 300 pips. Also here, look at this green candle rejection. Yup, you basically get the idea. You get the idea, guys. Wow, just wow. Here and here. Oh man, so this is one of the usual Fridays for gold. I've seen this many times actually, and after this many years you get used to it. It's not the first time, and I don't think it will be the last time. Oh, look at it bleeding. But this candle doesn't look like it closed, so I don't like how it looks on trade of it. Here is much better on the gold chart. Yup. So from the break it moved now about 400 pips. The remaining is another 400 pips for what I said, for this wick fill. Look at here. That was my anticipation since the beginning of the session. This was my anticipation. I was anticipating this before it even broke. When this candle was creating this top wick, I was saying that it's going to move lower. I see a lot of people coming to the stream now. Maybe they are looking for a trade, but I don't think there will be a nice trade unless we get a really good closure, guys. Just don't keep looking for trades. You should be looking for education, for like risk management or this type of stuff. Signals will not get you anywhere. You won't get anywhere with signals, because I've been following signals for some times and it never took me anywhere. On the opposite side, I was just losing money from signals. That was signals does to you. So you know the saying that they say, don't give me a fish but teach me how to catch it or how to fish. It's the same thing. When you get the fish, you become dumb and stupid like a stone. You don't learn anything. So what's the use? How you want to be a profitable trader? How are you gonna be a consistent? I can't even say the word, but you get the idea. So you have to learn, and you have to do this by yourself. You should not be dependent on anyone. The more you depend on people, the more your life will be worse, especially for us as men. Man should be like, man, they carry families, they carry tribes, and we are the cornerstone of the community. Who is gonna carry the boats? We are. Who's gonna carry the stones? We are. So yep, you have to learn for yourself and not just come for random signals. You will take it today, tomorrow, then what if I died next week? What are you gonna do? You are gonna just keep looking for another one to take signals from? Man, go and learn, man. Do the hard work. You have to do the hard work. And the hard work is right here. This is the hard work. Not what you see in the chart. This is the real hard work. These notes here to the left hand, to the right side, look at this. Bad stop loss. Why did I took this loss? Let's check. Let's check why did I took this loss. Look at my stop loss. What the fuck was this? Man, I think I was stupid back then. So this stop loss should be like minimum below this wick, like right here. Why is it too small? Maybe I was greedy, maybe I was over risking. That's why I got stop loss. And yep, look, no top wick. I got this loss because of no top wick. So I will only show you my losses, not my wins, because you don't learn anything from wins. You only learn from losses and mistakes. That's why you need to journal, so you learn from your mistakes. Let's look at this. One of my biggest lose. Re-entered on the break of the low at 12:42. Look at the time, how ridiculous this is. Like, I couldn't wait for 3 more minutes for 15-minute candle to close. That's why. What's that? I think it was another funded account. Yep, what's this? Funding, I don't know. But look at that. Even the candle didn't close below. How did I take this trade? Oh, I entered on the break, but the candle didn't close below. So I believe I was just chasing profit and want to pass this account, but I blew it. Eventually I blew it, all these accounts. So all what you see on the top side here is a blown account until this space. After this space is my lucid funding, my lucid funded account, which I just passed today in the morning. Look, now this is the funded account, and let me show you. So I cannot show you the trade history because they removed it, but I can show you my dashboard now, and it looks something like this. Lucid funded account active, daily minimum profit. So I have to get 150 bucks for 5 days. 5 days, 150 bucks. Look, they removed my evaluation, so I cannot show you my trade history. Otherwise I wanted to show you so you can learn from my mistakes. Yep, it's just, they just gave me a new account now and I have to trade this. But this was my last trade. Look how beautiful execution this was here on the 30-minute. So 30-minute close above this resistance like this, closed beautifully, and I secured 80% right here, and then the rest ran for about 150 pips. I think I took a picture of my account. Look on the 1 hour. In the 1 hour it looks amazing how this 1 hour closed above and then with no wick. Then I waited for the next candle to create a bottom wick. So basically it's about just waiting. I just waited for a long time. So we can get something here. I think we can get something here, but we have to wait a little bit more, maybe for about a little bit of time. Can you share your journal? Yes, of course, bro, I can. But this is just a simple journal. It's not that professional. It's just entry and trend. Look at this. So what I check is date and time, bias and trend, bullish buy, bearish buy. So I'm sure on the, maybe on the losses I have some like counter trend rates. No, it looks good. Yep, it looks good. like here for example. Yep, so look here, for example, on 1st of August the trend was bearish and I took a buy on a bearish trend. Look how much I lost 1.5%. For what the fuck was this shit? Oh my god, man, when you look back to your losses you're like, how stupid were you when you took them? Like, look at this, it doesn't make any sense. This candle closed smaller. I think it's not bad, but we needed a retest. Why we needed a retest to this area? Because the trend was bearish. Look right here, the trend was bearish and I took a buy after I saw a green candle. That's what happened. Let's check the 30-minute candle. Yep. I think it's not that bad. Oh, this candle didn't close, so I just entered impulsively when it didn't close. Look how I was taking many trades like a stupid, like a dumb piece of, never mind. So yeah, I just lost 1.5%, so it can show you. And how can I share with you this journal, my friend? How can I share it with you? Duplicate, I think that's how. Duplicate with content, duplicate without content. Yep. Alright, so where did it go? Content is duplicating. Alright, let's check this progress. Oh yeah, here it shows me a percentage that I did on this day and the picture and the charts. I think it's not functioning well. So I think this is it. Yep, this is it without the content. So I'm gonna share it with you right now. I'm gonna share with you my own personal journal, and you know how to fill it. So on here you have to take a picture or a screenshot on the 15 time frame, and here on the 30, and here this is 1 plus 4 hour, and write your winning percent, and you select a win or loss. Can I share it? I actually copy link, share, only people invited, anyone the web with the link. Alright, so can view, can copy. I think you can make a copy of this, so I'm gonna send now the link on YouTube. I'm gonna send it. I want to see which worked, which not, so I could gather data. I have my data, but more the better. 100%, my friend. This is actually a smart, really smart idea. The more data, the better you can trust your trades. You are absolutely right. That's how I could pass this account. So I passed this account after I started collecting my data, after I know what's my issue. So I was sometimes trading not in a volume time. So if we can search and look, losses only. So here is all my losses. It's about, I don't know, it's not many actually, but here it shows, like, look, there is many losses that I was counter trend. For example, look here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these, maybe 10 losses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So this is 40. 30% of my losses was just because I was taking counter trend trades. So this explains a lot. If you guys don't see it, I see it. Imagine that you can reduce 30% of your losses. But how are you gonna know where is the issue? Why I'm losing? It's because you are taking counter trend trades. Then you can reduce 30%. Then you look at the second reason. Why am I losing more? Stop loss. Let's see our notes. See my notes. No top weak. Low volume. Execution error. Look at this. Early rush to trade. Didn't secure 40 pips. So look, this like helped me a lot. Now, why do you think I wait for top weeks and bottom weeks? Why do you think that? Because of this. Look how many. One. This is one trade, no top week. This is the second trade, no top week. And 1 hour was bullish. So that's why now I wait for top week. It's one of my priorities. And I believe before 2 days someone entered a trade without a top or bottom week, but I didn't enter. Full part news. I taken too many trades today. Lost 800. Only have 1% left to breach. How should I trade now? Oh bro, you are in this is a tough area to be in. Full board news. Very funny, Abdul Malik, very funny. But no, this is not the right way. So you can, I will give you a solution, but it's not a guarantee, my friend. You said you have 1%. So you can risk 0.5 and 0.5 on 2 trades. But how did you lose 800? This is a lot of money that you lost right there. It's okay, it's fine. Sometimes I do it also. Like sometimes I overtrade and I blow my accounts, but so I started sticking to 1 to 2 trades. Where is it? Is it written there? No, I think it's behind on the other side. So I just take only one trade per session. Only one trade per session. So you can risk 0.5 on 2 very, very high probability trades. This is what you can do, and you could have a chance. But if you blow the account, don't be sad, don't be mad, don't be angry, because unfortunately there is a high probability that this is gonna happen. What else? Execution error. Let's check this loss. What happened there? What's this? I lost 0.6. Look here how I entered early, guys. Look how I entered. What? Man, this was an ugly trade. I cannot even watch it. I cannot watch it. But look now, when I started following my rules, so all of these trades was with the trend: bullish buy, bearish sell, bullish buy. Only this one right here on the agent session, the candle without a bottom wick. So, but why did I take this trade? I wonder. Oh, look at this. This is a really beautiful setup actually. So maybe everything here was looking perfect and we had more confluences. So everything here was looking perfect, but just not the bottom wick. Maybe that's why I did some exception for this trade, only that one. Hey man, how you doing? I'm doing amazing, Alex. Thank you for asking. Congrats on passing the account. See you later. Going to take a walk. Yes, bro, this is actually a very wise decision. I'm sure this walk will help you very, very much. I am sure of that. You can also do some workout in the park, or yeah, I think you need some time by yourself to think about the mistakes you have done. So this is what I do when I lose my accounts as well, and I wish you best of luck. I'm sure you will be successful and profitable really soon. Just look at the end of the tunnel. Don't look at your lose now. Look at the end of the tunnel. If you don't give up, if you keep yourself consistent, look at this. So this is my result. Like up here, like around, when was this? On January, 2 months ago. 2 months ago only, I was blowing accounts. You can see it here very clearly. I was blowing accounts. I just showed you full proof. And after like 1 month and 2 months, now we are on March, and look at that. I just passed a 50k funded account very easily, like in maybe 13 days, 13 or 14 days. Yup, just in 2 weeks I passed a funded account. So it's pretty achievable, guys. You all can do it. I am sure 100% all and each one of you can do it, especially Alex. You can do it as well, Alex. Just be patient. Man, it takes a lot of patience. You have to be maniac. Like you have to be how can I say it? You have to be isolated from all these bad things that you do in order to succeed in this industry, because it's not an easy. This is the ocean. It's full of sharks and whales and dangerous people. Oh, nice, Alex. Nice, bro. Congratulations. Here is some candy and treats. This is for Alex. Here. Some candy and treats for Alex and some music. Oh, congratulations, bro. It was not easy. I am profitable and taking payouts, but the issue is only about consistency. Yep, that's why I am here. Bro, on the last, not this year, in the last year I had a live account, and I was taking profits every week. Like I was taking good money, maybe 2-3%, I think $200-300. And last year, like, I made $1,000 in one day. Imagine that. I made $1,000 on a live account, and I withdrew profits. Everything was going perfect till someday I just don't know what happened, and I blew everything off. So being profitable is easy, but being consistently profitable is the hard part. That's what I'm trying to achieve here and help you guys. That's why I am streaming, to achieve consistent profitability. Consistent, no need for the profitability. I just need the consistency. The rest doesn't matter. Profit doesn't matter to me anymore. Money doesn't matter to me. I just need consistency. That's all. Dot in the end of the line. Happens with the best of us. Yes, bro. It really happens. It really happens. So, like, when you read stories about people who are trading, there, imagine there is a lot of people, like a lot of them, they made millions of money from trading, and eventually they blew it all. They blew it all. So in this business, the goal is consistency, and as long as you are consistent, you will make money along the way. If you are thinking about profit, oh man, oh man, you still have a long way in front of you. If you are thinking about the profit, you shouldn't be here. You should be somewhere else, maybe gambling in other place, or selling your or doing something else, because this is about consistency, not profits. Be careful, guys. Be extremely careful. So yeah, I've been following my plan now for about, I didn't deviate. I think I deviated 1 or 2 days. Yep, I wrote them here actually. So maybe you can see here. So all of these days, like all of these days, there was 1 week previously. Previous week was perfect. This last 2 weeks, no, only the last week was bad. Last week, only these 2 days. Look, Thursday and Friday, I deviated from my plan. Only last week on Thursday and on Friday, which I am trying to improve. But this week I followed my plan for the whole week, and look at the profits. Let me get. So also today I secured about, I think it's 1.6%, 550. It's one and something. Yep. Give me a minute. got some tea, and today was a little bit more 1.1, I think 1.1%. So in this week there was no any losing day, none at all. Look, 0.2%, 0.6%, 1% on Wednesday, 1.6% yesterday, and 1.1% today. Imagine that. Imagine you can do that just 1 week without any loss. I think you can see it clearly. It's right there. So yep, this is what I am talking about, just by following my plan and staying consistent. So totally for this week I'm up 1, 2, 3%, 4. I think it's 4.4%. 4.4%. 4.4% just in 1 week. So in 2 weeks you can pass a funded account and you can make crazy amount of money just by risking. Look what I was risking, just 0.5% I was risking on every trade. On every trade I was only risking 0.5%. Can you imagine that? Like till now I am not like, I don't even understand how I did it. Look at this, it's very very small gains. It's even decimals. Like look, 0.8, 0.2, 1, 0.3, 0.6, minus half, 0.2, 0.6. It's like a small amount. Most of them are less than 1%. And I eventually passed this account very very easily. Very easily. Without even trying. It just I think it passed itself. You can say that it passed itself. I was just following my plan and executing, and it just passed itself. Imagine it or no, that's what happened. Alright, this is looking good for a sell. It's looking amazing. What we need now is just a red candle like this. I hope this candle break the wick. Maybe break above, create a wick like this. So I am talking about the perfect scenario, not a good, not a nice. I'm talking about the perfect scenario is like this, which I will enter without any drop of hesitation. Something like this, and boom, just off the rip, full port. You can full port your account. No, I'm kidding guys, don't full port your account, never ever. So, and I will wait for the next candle to create a wick, and I will enter on the break of the lows, anticipating this range to be filled. How much is this range? How many pips? It's about 240 pips. 240. Imagine that. 240 pips on Friday. It's pretty much achievable. Even if it just closed like this, I will just wait for a top wick. Less than 5 minutes on the clock. We can enter right now. Less than 5 minutes. Less than 5 minutes, and we can look for some cells. god, guys, this looks like it wants to melt off the rib, just like that, wants to melt without confirmation, without any NQ is looking good on the 30 minutes. Let's check on NQ, my dear friend. Wow, wow, NQ. Oh, what? How does it look good, bro? Be careful, man. This is it's a little bit overextended. Okay, and here we have a resistance here, and it's a little bit overextended. It doesn't look that good on the 30 minutes, my friend. Just be careful. So let's check the 15. Okay, on the 15 it doesn't look bad. I think it's behaving like gold, but if it closed below there, yep, there is a probability that it can continue. Let's check the 4 hour, and the news is negative for the dollar. Yep, I think there is a chance that it can continue to the downside, but I would be careful from NQ, because look, on the 1 hour here there was no bottom wick, my dear friend. There is no bottom wick on the 1 hour, which I will be extremely careful from, unless maybe this candle can close like this and the next one will create a top wick, and then you can enter maybe on the break of the lows like this. Can be valid, but just wait for a better setup. Yes, it's overextended, bro. You are correct. Listen to Alex. He is the G. Alex is the man. Yep. You need to take only A plus setups. If you see an A setup like this, just don't take it. It's just an honest advice. Just don't take it and wait for the A plus is much better. Like this, we are having a nice setup on gold now. If this candle can close like this, we are gonna wait for a top wick and we enter sells on the break of the current or the previous. Yep, it's looking good here. Check the 30. Alright. Yep, 30 also should close below. 1 hour, it's not that bad, a little bit overextended, man. Oh man, but we never get a closure below here. We never get a closure, so I am anticipating that this 1 hour candle can break the low and then keep moving up. Let's see how 15-minute candle close. Let's see how does the 15-minute candle close. Yep. So how long have you been trading for, Alex? You sound like a wise man. You sound like one of these people. Alright. NQ is not that. It's just following the news, which is good. What's this new? 10 hours ago. Man, I don't know why these people are lying about the Iran war. They are just lying, so it's good for the dollar. Yep, maybe it can reject any minute. It can reject. Yep. Just wait for closure, my friend, and be careful. Be careful. Oh, so this is our original idea. It's like this. Let me check. It doesn't look too bad. We just need a top wick. If there is a top wick, I believe I can take this, but I need a really nice top wick before I can enter. A really nice top wick. 3 years, but all in from 1.5 years, full focused. Yes, I think only what counts is when you are full focused. When you are not full focused, man, it doesn't count. I've been like in this for 5 years. I've been full focused only last 2 to 3 years only. That's where I was being full focused. Maybe we will anticipate cells below. Yup. I just wanted to test this line but not to break below sell stop. Stop loss above here, I think, and take profit till the end. Let's reduce this a little bit, maybe 3. Okay, our stop is about 2, so I cannot do 2.5. Yeah, maybe just 2, a little bit small risk, because man, you don't know what can happen here now. You have absolutely no idea. Yup, I think it looks good. Maybe a little bit more, if it can go would be nice. A little bit more. A little bit more to the top side. I think I will wait for it to break the low, then re-break the highs, because for extra confirmation, just because of the fact that we are overextended. Look at this, we moved down like 885 pips. So look, it created now a bottom wick. It created a small bottom wick. You can see this, right? I'm sure everyone can see this. Created a little bottom wick. Now look how is it going up. Look how is it going up. Can we see something on gold? Can we get something? It's a little bit tricky now. Little bit tricky. Alright. So what's this candle is doing? Okay, I think this is the second break. It's looking good actually. It's looking good. Now maybe go up a little bit, and then we will enter on the break of these candle lows. Where did my sell stop went? Sell stop. Yup. Now I can enter this trade if it even went up. Yup. This is what I want to see. I want to see it breaking the highs again, and I can enter from there. Let's check. It doesn't look like it's breaking the highs again. That was the entry right there, guys. I think I missed it. This was the entry. It couldn't break the highs one more time, but it's not that bad. It's not that bad. I'm not looking actually to risk that much on Friday. It's Friday and you have to be careful. Friday is dangerous, my friend. Fridays is dangerous. Look at that, now it's rejecting. What the fuck? Look at that rejection. Just take a look at this. Oh man. Oh man, let me just check the file. Ooh. Man, this is ugly rejection. Ugly rejection. That's why I am being patient and waiting. That's why patience pays. It always pays. Patience. It will never fail you. If you waited for another candle, even if you miss the trade, it's not a problem. But just be careful with this thing, man. Oh man. Yeah, I believe we can enter the sells now on the break of the lows. Volume is calming down now. 30 minutes. Yep, I think if it broke this 30 minutes lows, we would be good to go. Let's check here. Sell stops below the 30. Yep, I'm risking about 0.5%. Yep, I think we are good to go now. We are good to go. If it's a win, that's good. If it's a loss, that's also good. We are just risking 0.5%. Just 0.5%. Yup, I think it will be much better to wait for the 15 if we can get but we are with the trend, so yeah, I think it's not bad. It doesn't look bad at all. Just be careful, guys, if you want to enter this, because price is a little bit overextended. So I got triggered in here. I got triggered in. I am in. I am risking just 0.5%, not more than that. So just be careful. It's Friday. There is a high probability it will hit my stop loss, but I don't have an issue because it's just 0.5%. But if you are risking like a big amount, I think it will be an issue for you, my dear friend. Yep, targeting about 1 to 1.5, not a big deal. Just everything small. I just took it because it looks like my setup. That's all. It looks like my setup and my trading plan. And actually, so there is the thing that I'm thinking about, that it can wait for the 15. This candle, maybe it will not move till the 15-minute candle closes, which in about 3 and 5, 10, about in 7 minutes. Maybe it could not move until 7 minutes, but if it moved now, this will be amazing. This will be amazing. Alright, can we break these lows? I believe if we break these lows, we are gonna move somewhere. If we broke these lows right here. No, right here. If we broke these lows, we are gonna see some move down. Some sort of a move to the downside. Can we do it? Can we break the lows? So if this 15-minute candle closed bearish, I can add some more to my position. Otherwise, I would just wait. Okay, it doesn't look bad on the 5, unless it rejects, of course. Unless it rejects, and fuck us all. Hey, be careful, guys. Don't over risk, guys. I know I am one of the best in the world, but I still don't have 100% win rate yet. Just yet. You should be careful. You should be careful. Okay, there is some choppiness. If there is some choppiness, it's not moving. That means it can stay here all day, or can just stop us out. Alright, I want to see a break of the low now. Break this low and move down. Come on, gold. Come on. That's not good now. It doesn't look good. 5 minutes, let's see. It closed with no bottom wick. Yeah, man, this is not the best. But I think I'm gonna be managing my risk if this candle went up there. I don't like how is it moving. This should be moving down so fast. so freaking fast. This is a joke. This is a big joke. It should be moving down like this fast. Yes, this is what I'm talking about. Why is it taking all this time? It should be moving even faster than this. Yup, exactly. This is what I want to see, guys. This is what I was talking about now for like the past 5 minutes. So maybe if it reached my profit target, which is about 150 bucks, it's Friday, to risk less. 100%, you are correct, Alex. 100%. I'm just looking for 150 bucks for my day, and I think I would be good to go. I am not risking much, as you can see here. Just 0.5. Can it break this low again? Give me 150 and I will be out. Yep, I think I will be out right there. I got 170. I'm out, guys, because as Alex said, it's Friday and it is risky. That's why. And I don't care about the money like you guys do. I don't care about the money. So I secured it about here, 5055. Yep, something about here, 5055.2. 5055.2. Let me journal this real quick. I got my 170 bucks for the day, which is amazing. This can actually move way much to the downside, way much. Look at this, what I was saying. This was my idea, but it worked out eventually. I took what I want for the day. Now I should be, yes, W, Alex, my friend W. I like the W's in the chat. This is for you, my bro. Look at this. Here is some magic treats and candies for Alex the G. Alex the bro. You can, so if anyone else is not funded like me, you can just secure half of your position, maybe 50%, 60, 80%, and let the rest run, because there is a high probability that this trade will kill it. A high probability, very very high. It will move about 100 pips, and mark my words, it will fill this wick till here, which is about, why it looks 400. Okay, it looks 400. No, this one to the downside. Yep, like 600 pips. But, and here you should secure for sure, right there you should secure something. Man, what an amazing trade. What an amazing trade. Now let me put it in my journal. Enough of candies and treats. Here, closed full. No need, because it shows there. Break down this trade, bro. Love your stream. Brother Blaze, explain this trade. Of course I will explain it now, my friend Akash. Brother, simple price created low, then made resistance and retest the low, and the trend is bearish too. Yup, Alex is right, but let me break it down for you so you get something of this stream and you learn something today. Look at this, 3 out of 3 wins. Oh my gosh, wow, this is amazing, guys. First trade is a win, second trade is a win, and third trade is also an amazing win. So for you, Akash, pay a close attention now. Pay attention to me. Look, this was my breakdown. This was my top-down analysis. If you went to the beginning of the stream, you notice that I was expecting this to happen on this session. I just said it every single word. So you know, like, we have breakouts on the 15 time frame, we have breakouts on the 30-minute, and we have breakouts on the 1 hour. But this breakout right here, my friend, on the daily. So can you imagine how strong how a strong confirmation this is? Look at this right there. Let me remove this line so it doesn't confuse you guys. This breakout was on the daily time frame. Very clear breakout. There is some head and shoulder here and a lot of things that's going on my mind, but I don't want to confuse you. It was just a breakout on the daily time frame. That means it's a very strong confluence. And on the 4-hour time frame, you can see that here we have an impulse candle. This is an impulse candle. Price went, created a resistance right here, retested from this resistance and went down. So when I was doing my top down analysis, I said if price break below this candle on this blue line, exactly it will move down to fill this wick right here. Just as simple and easy as that for 800 pips. So as I was saying, when price broke, this is the 4-hour low. Price broke and just kept moving down for about 400 pips, but we don't care because there was no entry. Like, how can you enter this? There is no chance to enter this, and it's very risky because it can go down and then go up again, stop you. Look at the stop loss, minimum 140 150 pips stop loss. So we was waiting for a resistance to be formed. So now this is the second confirmation for the day. We was waiting for a resistance to be formed. Here is the 15-minute time frame, and here is our resistance formed. Look, I drew this and I was waiting for this exactly to happen, but something similar happened, which is this support, I mean resistance was formed, but instead of a huge wick, rejection wick, it just formed like this, my dear friend. This exactly what happened, and a big wick to fill right there. Just a big wick, right? So this candle is like this candle to the left hand side here, so you don't confuse yourself. Yep, this candle is this red candle, and I was saying if we went and created a top wick, I'm going to enter the sells on the break of the low, which is what happened exactly. I hope you understand it, Akash. If you have any question, just let me know and I will explain it to you, my brother, because this is what I am here for. I am here to provide free education for you guys, because I was struggling a lot and this is not an easy thing to do, and there was times I was down very bad, so that's why I am here. Please guys, if you like the stream, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel. I will really appreciate that. This will support me to keep live streaming. I'm not asking for money or payments. I'm not selling courses or anything. I'm just giving free education for free. Free education for free. That sounds nice. So yeah, look at it rejecting now. Do you know why is it rejecting now? Because we are overextended on the all time frames, 15, 30 and also the 1 hour. We are overextended. That's why it was a risky trade and I only risked 0.5%. So now I have to journal my trade and my winning streak is on. We are now on 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Wow, this is, I think this is one of my biggest win streaks ever. This is the 8th win in the row without any losses. My 8th win. So sell stop, it was filled at 21:36. Let me just document, journal the time. You can also journal if you like, but to be honest, you don't learn from the losses. You learn only from the losses. You don't learn much from the wins. New York. Hey, this was at London, right? 0.6%. Ah, yep, only this one as Asian session 550. Yep, so This was actually a breakout on the daily. It was, yep. So the secret, Akash, is you have to connect the all the time frames. The more you connect the time frames, the more you will have a clear idea in your mind. Free education for free. Yes, bro, this is what I do. Free education for free. For free, 99 cents. What a winning streak. I had 16 trades win streak and 6 trade losing streak. In December, man, I blow a lot of accounts on December. Really very low on December. Yes, bro, December was a bad month. Not only for you. Let me check my December. So if December was not here, that's mean, oh no, look, there is December. So this is 11. Yep. November and December is from here. December is start from number 5. Yep. This all trades in December. Wow, look at this. So in December it was all losses. Uh, I am sure, Alex, that I blowed a lot of accounts like you did, Alex, on December. Because it's only loses here on December, as you can see. Break even, loss, loss, break even. Didn't secure volatility, low volume. Yes, bro. So it was not only you. Me too. I had a losing streak, I believe, and I blowed accounts. It's not a shame to blow accounts. It's a part of the journey and part of this business. Alright, so where we at? Yep, the setup, it was breakout on the daily. Very clear breakout. But here on the, it doesn't show. But this was the idea. So the thing that helped me a lot is that, so on the beginning of the session, when you do your top-down analysis, you should get an idea on the daily. It's my first trade to be taken on the daily time frame. So whenever you have an idea of about what's gonna happen, like you see this breakout and you're expecting it to break out, just keep it in mind. Don't ever deviate. Don't think about, because you see one green candle, oh okay, so now I will change my bias, I will take buys. No, man, this is what kept me losing for many days and months. Weeks and months I was losing because of changing my idea after I see a green candle. Days and months. Okay, this looking good. So even if you put your stops to break even, you wouldn't have been stopped. You wouldn't have been stopped yet. It was actually break of the previous, no, it was break on the current high low of this 15-minute candle. Break of the current high low 15-minute candle. I think I secured, was it 1 to 1, 1 to 0.7? Yep. So it's almost a 1 to 1, but I just closed because I'm not that much into profit. I just need my target for the day, which is $150. That's all what I want, and I got it very nicely. Yep, now I have to take some screenshots. Let me check. Same, man, lost funded accounts but got back on January. Yes, bro, I was actually mainly trading only live accounts. I just started these funded accounts recently. Like, it was very difficult for me to even trade these funded accounts. You know how difficult it is? On the live account I was making a good money and I was very happy with the profit I was making, until some days, like, I had some financial issues, and I wanted the big money on one time. I just deviated from my plan and kept taking random trades, and oh man, it was ugly. It was very ugly, my brother. So now I am not aiming for money anymore. I am just aiming for consistency. I just want to be consistent. I don't care about the money I make. I don't care about the pips. I just care about following my plans, following my rules, and staying consistent. That's all. And you guys also should be the same. Wow, look at this. This is what I call sniper entry. This is a really nice sniper entry. Look, what? It moved 300 pips? When did that happen? 300 pips it moved. W's. W trade, guys. I believe it can keep moving down for about 800 pips now. There is nothing to stop gold today. Yep, I need the screenshot on the 1 hour, which looks amazing. Let me take this screenshot. Save. 1 hour. Yep, I am a little bit sick as well. On the 4 doesn't look much. There is much going on. But I am going to take also a screenshot on the daily. So to see this, the idea behind this trade. And also, because of the experience I have, look at this. This created a lower high than previous high. And also, if you noticed here, we have a which called head and shoulder pattern. This is a head and shoulder pattern, guys. As you can see, this is the left shoulder, right shoulder, and this is the head, which is a very, very negative pattern. I don't trade patterns, but sometimes it's just my brain uses them as a confluence, which indicates that we are going to move bearish. Also, another one, look at this trend line. We broke this trend line on the daily time frame. That's also another confluence that no one pays attention to. So this is pure price action. It's not SMC or ICT or fuck me or shit or all of this bullshit stuff that makes you lose your money. It's just pure price action. Yep, let me just take one screenshot on the daily and that's it, ready to go. Yep, guys, today is Friday, so just appreciate. You have to appreciate what you have. The skill set, you have food on your table, you have good family members, you have some friends, I don't know, you have a house. A lot of people don't have a house, they don't have food on their table. You have to appreciate all these small things so you will get the big things. I always appreciate these small things, that I have a house, I have an internet connection, I have food on my table, I am able to do an amazing things. Also, you too are able to do it. Just believe in yourself and you can do whatever you want in this life. Just write down your goals and dreams for the next 4 or 5 years and I am sure you will be able to do it. So I think it was 0.3%, something like this. So 169 divided by 50 multiplied by 100. Yep, so I just took 0.33%. Look how tiny this is. It's just 0.33%. Man, but over time the compound effect, they say the compounding effect is one of the world wonders, like the 7th. It's the 8th world wonder is the compound effect. Let's check NAS real quick before we head out of the stream. Oh, so this trade actually worked as well. So there was one guy that he was wondering about this trade. It worked really nicely. Stop loss was about maybe 35 pips and went for 60 pips. Yup, it worked and I'm glad. We had an amazing price action this week, guys. So I hope you all be profitable and successful soon. Look at this. Oh man, this looks very very nice to go down. Looks very very nice. Wow, what a trade, guys. What a trade. Look at this, 300 pips. Easy. All right, I wish you all have an amazing weekend. Don't forget to appreciate the small things that you have and love your family and friends. Do something good, like a charity award is enough. Good compliments is more than enough. So be careful, guys. Don't over risk, don't over leverage, and have an amazing weekend. Adios.